All right, let's move on to number 5. 5 and final. What's your last tip here?
Five and final, and this is not necessarily for AOV. I think it's more to keep things, I don't know, keep our mind in the right direction, is focusing on profits. AOV worth nothing if you have no margins on it. I personally got burned from it multiple times.
Yeah.
Focus on profit, and I do have a real tip in here, something that a lot of merchants are afraid of, and I think it's time for everyone to kind of move on to the next phase, which is creating sort of a digital product, and it goes hand in hand with everything we just talked about. You can sell it cheap; it's 100% gross margin. You can do it as an upsell. You can do it post purchase. You can do it as bundle, and it's something you can definitely push for and keep improving. Compared to other products, that physical products that are much harder to improve, um, digital product can be so much better. You can either create some sort of an app that is relevant for your product, and then you can do it. The monetization there is insane. You can make it monthly payment. You can do it usage payments, or you can be just a PDF, how-to tutorial, course, whatever it is that's relevant to your brand. If you can somehow add this digital product to your upsell funnel, bundle funnel, or just as a part of your AOV, all your metrics are going to go up into the right. So it's definitely something
Yeah.
I recommend. I think not many are just doing that well enough. For
This
sure.
is that like buy now and get this free ebook while supplies last, right? Like we always make that joke. Like you're gonna run out of ebooks.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of that ebook.
It's funny we say that, and we've joked about that on several episodes in the past, but it's only funny. That joke is only funny because it's somewhat true, I mean, to some extent, like even something like, oh, we're gonna run out of these ebooks, that I mean, that you're just stacking up different strategies on the back of what you're talking about here, using digital products. I mean, why wouldn't you leverage that? Why send them something that's going to have an actual cost associated with it when you can send them something that has no cost associated with it too? So yeah, I mean, we're all about it, and that's something we can't go an episode talking about digital products without bringing up that joke.
Yeah, what's funny is we actually worked with a brand that they had their front end offer essentially was like, hey, buy product and get this thing free or get whatever. In one of the split tests that they did, it was like buy the product, this physical product, and it's a fitness product, it's a home fitness product, right? So buy this physical product and get this other kind of complementary home fitness product for free. Okay. And we split tested that against buy this physical product and get like an ebook, like a digital product. So, which is like a guide, right? So 30 workouts or something like that, or 30 workout guide for free. We split tested the two of them. And we did say while supplies last on the ebook, which is kind of funny.
It's funny, yeah.
And no change in conversion rate, so the better contribution margin product was the digital product, right? So it's like we didn't have to cut into our own margins in order to drive our conversion rate and make our conversion rate better. Sometimes that digital product actually is better and more complementary than just another physical product. I'm big on this because
go ahead, go for it.
I was just gonna say I'm big on this honestly because I think that we're getting to the cross section of like, hey, you don't have to just be a physical product company. You can be a physical product company that also has some info products, also has some digital products. You can be a physical product company that's also a media company, right? Like this is a big thing I'm talking about with some of the brands I work with now, where it's like, hey, what probably makes a lot of sense for you is to launch some other, like a media, like a podcast or YouTube channel or something like that on the back of because you're already acquiring all of these eyeballs profitably or close to break even, right? Break even or better. You already have the mechanism for acquiring all these eyeballs. You can translate those eyeballs into some other sort of media property, whether it's a blog or a YouTube channel or a podcast or something like that. And then you can monetize that, right? It can be like semi-related. It doesn't have to be like on the nose related to what you sell either. But like if it's a fitness product, then you can create a fitness, YouTube channel where you do workouts and stuff like that. So I mean, I think it's just like starting to think about your business in a way where you're saying it's not just physical products, it could be digital products. It can be whatever.